Hey sunshines, welcome to class. So this is the week of love. With that in mind, I've designed this self-love series dedicated to you. Each class will consist of about a 5 to 15 minute flow. The theme for today's class is reconnecting. So as you go throughout the flow today, I want you to reconnect with your mind, your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Observe anything that comes up. Let's go ahead and get started. Come to a comfortable position on the mat or the floor. No equipment is needed for today. I want all four corners of your bottom rested on the mat. You can also place your feet out in front of you with your feet flexed for staff pose. I'm going to take it here in easy pose. Let's start out with a few breaths. So take a deep inhale. Let it flow from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Exhale, let it out. Do that a few times. You can close your eyes or not. Yoga is all about doing what feels good for you. Inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, roll your shoulders back down and away from your ears. Take another deep breath. And exhale, let it out. One more time. And let it out. On your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Here we're just tuning in. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. This time, drop your right hand down to the mat. Exhale, bend over to your right side. Gaze up at your fingertips. Check in with your body. With each exhale, I want you to feel that lengthening down your left side. Inhale, come back up. Inhale, reach your arms up for the ceiling again. Drop that left hand down to the mat. Exhale, bend over to your left side. Reaching your right arm overhead, gaze up at your fingertips. And bring it back down. Let's turn towards the top of the mat. And we'll go into a tabletop position, a reverse tabletop position. So bring your feet down to the mat, knees up. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to lift your bottom up off the mat. You can drop your head a little bit. Just hold it here. And exhale, let it down. One more time, we'll do that again. Inhale and exhale, push up. Hold it. And bring it back down. Extend your legs out in front of you. So coming into staff pose here again, just sit up straight. Head reaching for the top of the ceiling. Bottom lengthening and extending down into the mat. You can flex and point your feet. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead and exhale, forward fold. In forward fold, I want you to either grab your ankles. If you can't, you can grab your shins as well. Grab your ankles, or if you're a little bit more flexible, you can go ahead and grab your toes or your heels. With each exhale, I want you to try to lengthen your body down a little bit more towards your thighs. Getting a deep stretch in your lower and upper back. Suck that belly in. And let it out. All right, let's come into tabletop pose. The opposite direction. So in tabletop, your hands are shoulder distance apart and your knees are hip distance apart. Engage the belly. I want you to sit back on your heels and open up your knees wide. Inhale and exhale as you lower down. Press your chest and your forehead down to the mat. Just take a moment to reconnect with your breath here. Inhale and exhale. Notice the sensations you feel all throughout your body. You may be a little bit tight in your hips. That's okay. We're here to open you up a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Don't lose sight of your breath. On your next inhale, you can come up. And we'll come kind of into a kneeling position. So here, I want you to lower down and place your head on the mat. Coming into rabbit pose. Rabbit pose is a really good pose for feeling safe and secure. It's like giving yourself a big hug. When you're ready, exhale, come out of it. And come back into tabletop. We're going to do one final pose, which is downward facing dog. So I want your fingertips spread wide. Palms pressed firmly into the mat. Back parallel to the ceiling. Again, knees are hip distance apart. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Lift your knees off the mat and push back for downward facing dog. Oh, this one feels good. So pedal your feet back and forth. Loosen up that tension of your calves, the back of your leg, feet and ankles. It's okay if your ankles don't go all the way to the floor. Again, yoga is all about doing what feels good for you. Keep those shoulders down, back, and away from your ears. With each exhale, I want you to press your chest towards your thighs. Make sure your elbows are rotated out. Just hold it here. Go ahead and release your knees back to the mat. come down to a seated position. And let's lay back on the mat for Shavasana. In Shavasana, you can close your eyes, hands down by your side, palms facing up toward the ceiling. Just take a few deep breaths here. Go ahead and roll over to your right side. And when you're ready, go ahead and sit up. Come back into easy pose. Hands down in your lap. Take a deep inhale and let it out. So I want to leave you with this thought for today. Always remember to come back to your breath. Again, reconnect with your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. As you go throughout your day, just observe, don't act. Just see each thought rolling through your mind, each emotion rolling through your mind. Any feelings just go across your mind. Notice the sensations in your body with each feeling. And just pause. Take a moment to pause and reflect and reconnect with yourself. I hope you enjoyed this class today. Namaste.